Am I wearing too much lip gloss? Welcome to Beauty TV. I'm really excited for this episode because I'm talking a lot, and you know, your girl here love to talk. How are you guys doing today? How's your year going so far? This is video number two of the year, and I'm excited. Grace's favorite thing to do is give advice and give tips and tricks. Today's episode, I'm going to talk to you guys and give you tips on how to have a better year. This is only coming from experience. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what you should do. And just to kind of open your mind to see a different perspective. 2021 was a very good year. I had a 2021 was a roller coaster. Like 2020 was that year where I was at the top. And then 2021, like it just started off like just going downhill, and then it just went like this. So, and I learned a lot, you know, I learned so much. And the best thing to do with what you learn is teach, you know, give it away. So that's what I'm doing this episode. So sit down, grab your popcorn, and listen. Everybody wants to have a better year, you know. Everybody, you know, it's a human nature, you know. Everybody, you want to better yourself, you want to do more. Like if you know, for example, you're doing, like I'm doing hair, you know, I did good last year, and this year I want to do it a lot better, you know. So why not help the people? Why not help the people? So you want to have a good year? Sit here and listen to me. I got you. Just listen, okay? First of all, the main thing I want to tell you, in order for you to have a good year, you need to love yourself. That is the biggest thing, and that is rule number one. I stress this because you can't give what you don't have. You know what I'm saying? You can't show love. You can't show joy. You can't give happiness. You can't show peace. You can't be somebody's peace without having that within you. That's something I learned in 2021. And that's something I'm saying that you need to do to have a good year, is to love yourself and to grow and to understand yourself. In 2021, I moved into my first apartment by myself. 2021 was a very lonely year. I lost a lot of friends. I gained a lot of friends. In and out, altercations, like, you know. But one thing I could say that is I took the time to be by myself. Like I said, I was in an apartment by myself. I lived by myself for the entire year. And I learned a lot. I learned a lot about myself. But one thing is I learned to love myself, and it bettered me. I bettered myself, and now I have a better relationship with my parents. I have a better relationship with my siblings. I have a better relationship with my family, period. I have a better relationship with the people around me. And like, only because I've learned how to accept me and who I am, and you know, I can just give that away, you know what I'm saying? So love yourself, understand yourself, grow. This year, if you are insecure, if you don't really feel yourself, learn to do that. And I'm not just saying like, you know, move out or, you know, just take time to learn yourself. Take time to understand yourself and what you like to do. Like what you like to do in your free time. Like what do you like to do? What makes your mind grow? You know what I'm saying? Like 2022, literally just focus on yourself and learn to love yourself. I'm going to get into detail. Towards the end of 2021, I was having a conversation with myself. I made a video about this, and I think I'm going to share it. It's going to be on my screen. I'm going to put it here on the side. Just listen. Sometimes. But but living by myself, like I said, I just found this best friend. And like, I'm always crying. Like, oh my gosh, why am I crying? Like, okay. Oh, you emotional bitch. Okay, hold on. Why am I crying? Okay. It's like I found this girl. what the fuck? Ooh, I'm always crying. Like, I did a lot of crying in this video. The reason is because I just had this click of a moment. That day, like I said, I went through a very emotional, very busy, very weird year. So, one thing is that I learned about myself is that once I understood who I am and I accepted who I am, I fell in love with myself. I fell in love with the person I am inside, who I am and who I love. And it just brought tears to my eyes because, in the video, I was trying to explain, I'm stuttering and stuff. What I was trying to say was, but when I was in 4th grade, I literally changed my name to Grace. I introduced myself as Grace. I tell people my name is Grace. Everything is just Grace. I write it on paper. I sign it. My signature is Grace. Like, that's all it was. But I lived by myself for an entire year. And I'm not saying just that year it taught me exactly who I am. No, because I have a lot to learn. I have a lot of growing to you. I'm still 19. Ooh, I'm finna be 20 this year. I have my O2 babies. We finna be 20. Yeah. Anyways. I still have a lot to learn. But one thing I learned is that I got comfortable with me. And I learned me. So now it's like I learned me and got comfortable with myself to the point where I can call myself Gracia now. Like, I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, Gracia, you're beautiful. Gracia this, Gracia that. When I introduce myself to people, what's your name? Gracia. Why? Because I learned to love myself. Gracia, you don't hear that name all the time. You don't hear it around all the time. Because it's a unique name that comes from my family's culture. It's my auntie's name. I got other family with this name, you know what I'm saying? But it's something that is rooted and I learned to love it and now I accept it, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to get too much into detail. That's going to be its own episode. But literally in 2022, just love yourself, man. Love yourself. Fuck the world. That brings me to number 2. Ignore the world, yo. Look, this world, it's a big world with many bodies in it. But you are your own person. You live in your own world. Let me tell you something. When I walk around like the queen of my world. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who says what and when. I'm in my world. I'm doing what I take control of my world and my life. You know what I'm saying? You have to do the same thing. This year, if you want to have a good year and you sitting here just listening to what? To the opinion of person A and person B and person C, and you taking it in, don't get me wrong. There's criticism. There's destructive and constructive criticism, and then there's also opinions of others, which is, what's the difference? Constructive criticism is criticism that's building you to make you a better person. When your mama is telling you something, she's giving you constructive criticism, as in, yo, you're not supposed to be doing that. Why? And this and this and that. Because she wants better for you. She's giving you constructive criticism. But then there's, destructive, where you can be getting criticized in the wrong way and it's just tearing you down. And then there's opinions. You got people who are just gonna say what they feel about you. And if you sit there and you just take all of that to heart, baby, look, you're not gonna have a good year. Don't sit here and just listen to what the entire world says and go with it. No, bro. You gotta finish school at this time. You gotta have kids at this time. You gotta get married at this. Girl, no, that's what they say. You are the queen of your life. You are the king of your life. You don't have to listen to the opinions of these other people. Everybody has their own opinions. You have your own opinions. We all have our own opinions. But the law is, well, my law is, fuck the world. Literally, just do me. Do you. That's big key number 2. If you want to have a good year this year, fuck the world. Literally. I'm saying I'm not gonna try to censor nothing. Like, I'm being raw and real. Like, that's it. Fuck it. Like, you don't want to sit here and just listen to what everybody's saying. You are your own person. Who are you trying to impress? Because you can look good and somebody like it, somebody else don't like it. You can be fucked up, somebody gonna be happy you fucked up, and somebody gonna be hurt for you. It don't matter. At the end of the day, how do you feel about yourself? Number 3. I learned this one the hard way. Enjoy time. Present time. The past is gone, the future will come. Enjoy the present. I have bad anxiety. Why? Is because I'm constantly thinking of the future. What's my next move? What's my next step? What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? That's why I be tripping. And last year, when I tell you I had the most, like, I don't like to say I have anxiety, but I had the most anxiety last year. Because last year, I just felt the need to, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta get this done, I gotta get this done. And I realized that I wake up in the morning and I'm stressed out the entire day because I'm just stressed on what's gonna happen tomorrow. Nah, man, if you wanna have a good year, enjoy present time. Enjoy now. Enjoy what you're doing today. Enjoy the people you got in your life today. Tomorrow, you never know. I'm talking about, I had friends. Today, we good. Tomorrow, we argue. And all of a sudden, I ain't got no friends no more. Like, literally enjoy time. You with your people today, you never know if they're going to pass tomorrow. Enjoy time now. I'm telling you, if you want to have a good 2022, you need to. I'm saying this, and I'm talking to myself too, y'all. I'm talking to myself too. Enjoy time now. Enjoy time now. The future will come. The past is gone. You spent $20 that you knew you was supposed to spend, and you're on a budget. It's okay. The money is gone, but you can make it again. You will be fine. If you're on a budget, you know, you're trying to work on your money for the year and stuff like that, don't stress yourself out. Money comes and goes. It's a material thing, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy time. Enjoy your time. Enjoy what you're doing. Today, when you wake up in the morning, what am I going to do today? Don't worry about what happened yesterday. And don't stress about what's going to happen tomorrow. Enjoy your time today. Number 4. Guys, I swear to the Lord, this one hit me where it hurts. And I'm so glad I learned it. Growing up, I've always been that, like, me, I'm a big sister. I always mention this. I have 3 younger siblings. Growing up in the house, I was always the one who had to take care of business. Always the one who had to make sure everybody's cool. The big girl, you know? And I got African parents. We know how the game go, you know what I'm saying? Gotta come home from school, gotta take care of business. Like, do this, do that, do this, do that. That's how it's always been. And if you feel me and you understand where I'm coming from, it's pretty lonely up there being the big sister, especially to strict as African parents. It's pretty lonely up there. And you know, I've always drove on, I can't depend on anybody. I gotta do it by myself. I can't allow you to, you know, I can't trust you because I just feel that you're gonna do it wrong. I gotta do it by myself. That's how it's always been my entire life. But 2021 broke that for me because I came to a realization where, like I said, I went to a point, I lived by myself for the entire year of 2021. I was by myself. But I learned, you know what I'm saying? I was always like, I can't trust you. I don't know. I can't depend on you. I got to do it by myself. I can't depend on you to work on my time and this and this and that. You know, it's human nature. Like, there's a lot of me's out there. A lot of people out there who just think, you know, you don't need nobody. You got it yourself. You can depend on yourself. You can't depend on nobody. Trust me, I know how that feels. Wrong. You can't do that. This life is not meant to be alone. You can't do it. You're going to need somebody, whether that be your mom, your dad, your little brother, your little sister, whether that be your cousin, whether that be the neighbor next door. You need somebody. You need somebody. Life is about connecting and networking and knowing people and understanding. You need somebody. That's the biggest thing I'm gonna tell you right now. 2022. If you want to move on, example, let's say you got a business, you got a small business, you wanted to grow, network, go around talking to people who do what you do, follow people who do what you do, understand people who do what you do, connect. That's what it's all about. You can't do nothing by yourself. You need somebody. You need to find somebody. Whether you need a friend, whether you need a dog, you need somebody. Your mind is going to eat you up. You're going to have conversations with yourself. You're going to need a second opinion. You're going to need that criticism. And I'm not saying just go and call anybody and everybody your friend. I'm not saying just go and call anybody and be like, look, I'm going to depend on you. No, be picky, you know, understand, like, you know, pick your people wisely. You don't want to just have nobody, you know, you don't want to depend on somebody you know is undependable, you know what I'm saying? Or you don't want to depend on somebody who you know is bad with timing, you know what I'm saying? You need to pick your people wisely. Pick them wisely. Do it wisely. You need somebody in your corner. You need to talk to people. As a human, you can't go all day. Well, I went days where I didn't talk to nobody but myself, but that will drive you crazy. Like, you need somebody to talk to. You need somebody to, like, I had days where I'd come from work and I'm just talking to myself in the mirror, like, girl, you know, talking to myself about my day. It's cool and all, you know what I'm saying? It's a long time, but there's times where, you're going to need somebody, period. You can't do it alone. You're going to need someone to depend on. You're going to have to connect with somebody. You like to do nails? Talk to the girl who likes to do nails. One thing I realized too, just because you and somebody is doing something in the same business do not mean it's competition. You do it your way, they do it their way, period. 2022, if you want to have a good year, connect with the people who are like you and who are trying to get who are trying to get where you are trying to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna give y'all a good example. When I first started braiding and stuff like that, I hated other girls who braided. I was you braid too? We can't be friends. Like, that was really a mindset of mine, and there's a lot of people who walk around with that mindset. But you can't walk around this life thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You're not gonna get anywhere. One thing I learned in 2021, baby, you braid too? Girl, come here, let's talk. You braid? Girl, let's talk. I'm scrolling through and say, oh, she braided Houston too? Follow. Why? Because doing that, you get ideas, you learning, you know, you connecting. These people are trying to do the same thing that they're trying to get where you're trying to get. You know what I'm saying? If you want to have a good 2022, connect. You need somebody. You're not by yourself. You're not. Connect. Just talk to people. And then number 5, guys. And I saved the best for last. And I'm finna talk deep about. I'm finna go in. This one is something big, and this one is big. I'm finna go in. Okay. In 2021, and we finna get spiritual in here. Okay. 2021. I pray to a God. I pray to the man above. Jesus Christ died on the cross for me. His blood shed red. Like his blood ran red on the cross. So I could be cleaned, washed, white, clean. You know what I'm saying? God. 2021. God. I saw the man's hand. Let me tell you. In 2021, God put me in a position where I could do nothing but depend on him. I'm talking about I'm put against the wall in a corner, and it's all this going on around me, and I don't know what to do. The only thing I could do was get on my knees and pray. I'm talking about God did that to me so many times. I don't even know how. I don't know. I can't count. I can't tell you how many times. But God showed me his hand, and I'm going to tell you this right now. You are not going to have a good year unless you put God in your daily life. Pause. Let me tell you something. I can feel my heart. Like, I'm just so excited to speak about this. Listen, let me tell you guys the straight up truth. As I say this, you can't have a good year without God. Some people, what's gonna go through your head is, I gotta pray, I gotta stop doing this, I gotta stop doing that, I can't. Or you're gonna think, oh, you're a hypocrite. You do this, you do that, but you want to talk about God. Let me tell you something. I mention this all the time. I am an African girl, Congolese. Parents were strict as hell. I was raised in the Bible, in the church, pray every day. That was deep inside of me, and I used to hate it. Oh my gosh, we gotta go to church. We gotta read the Bible. Oh my gosh, mom wants us to go pray. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was so annoying. It's like, oh my gosh. But let me tell you something. In 2021, God taught me something. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Reading the Bible, going to church, praying, all of that is good. But one thing you gotta realize is that what you and God have is a relationship. See, me, I like to think I'm a pretty low-key person. I don't really like to tell people what's really going on in my life a lot. I let you know what I want you to know. Yeah, I'll show you a little crazy side, or I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And you're thinking what you want to think, you know? But that don't matter. I know what I'm doing behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? I know who I'm talking to. I know how my days are going. I know how I'm feeling. And I know how I spend my time. And one thing I want to say is this. If you want to have a good year, build your relationship with God. Just know that He's there. Like, I'm not perfect. Like I said, I'm 19 years old. I'm about to be 20. I'm still figuring life out. You know, it's a lot to go. It's a lot going on. I have goals. I have dreams. I have all these plans I have for my life. But you can't do it alone. You're going to need God. And I'm telling you guys this from my heart. Like, you can't do this alone. You can't do this alone. You're going to need Him. You know, I was telling you guys how, you know, I had people who I fell on and off with, and family and friends, just losing friends, gaining friends, good relationship, bad relationships with my family. Like, it was a lot. But without God, I wouldn't have a smile on my face every day, you know? It's something within. It's a spiritual, and it's a spiritual connection. It's a growth. Like, you have to, how can I say this? You have to love yourself enough to put your pride to the side and say, God, I need you, period. You cannot walk around here thinking that you got it, it's easy. This shit is going to slap you in the face and you will not be okay. I'm telling you this from experience. I'm 19 years old. I lie a lot, but this is something I am not lying about. I am telling you this from the bottom of my heart. You will not get anywhere you want to get without putting that man first. Let me say this again. You're having a bad day. You don't know who to talk to. I ain't got no friends. My family don't like to listen to me. Talk to God. And you might think I sound crazy, but literally, and I'm not saying you have to get on your knees and cry all the time, because let me tell you something. That's one thing I used to think too. Oh my gosh, I'm having a bad day, but I have to get on my knees and pray. Like, that used to be like, oh my God. But no, God is your spiritual best friend. Literally, go to the bathroom during work or during school and just be like, God, I need you. Help me through my day. I feel sad. I don't know what it is. My spirit is not okay. These people is getting on my nerves. I'm finna punch my teacher in the face. Like, God, just help me. That's all it is. It's just small things like that. God's not looking at the wrong things He's doing. He's just trying to hear you. He's just trying to hear you. He's just trying to understand. He's just trying to get you to speak to Him. The church is going to tell you you have to stop sinning. God's not going to listen to you if you sin. The church is going to tell you that you got to get on your knees and pray all the time. The church is going to tell you this and this and that. No. Just talk to God and tell Him what it is. And He's going to help you, yo. And I'm not talking about you have to read your Bible. Because, gosh, I don't even have a Bible. I don't have a Bible, and I'm not lying to you. I don't have a Bible. You don't need all of that. You don't need all of that. You don't. I'm telling you this right now. Look, it's 2022. Just put God first. That's all I'm saying. Put God first. Don't even worry about tithes and all of that yet. Just talk to Him first. That's all it is. That's all I'm going to say. If y'all want more talk, tell me in the comments below if you want me to speak more about this. Cause baby, I got so much experience. Like I said, the man put me in positions where all I could do was depend on him. And now, but yeah, y'all, if you want to have a good year, you got to do this. I'm saying this right now, for real. But you know, I'm just saying what I'm saying. I mean, you don't gotta listen to me. I'm just saying though. That's the end of the TED Talk with Gracia. There's just so much I want to touch on, but I'm not going to because this video would be like 5 hours long. But if you want anything else from me, just comment down below and let me know what it is that you guys want to talk about and what you want to hear, what you want to hear me say. You know what I'm saying? Because you know your girl down to 12 all the time. Alright y'all, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell on the side so you can get notified. Also, please don't forget to look down the description box below and follow on my social media. Also, guys, please check out my business page, Beauty Braids. I am a hairstylist, I am a hairdresser, but I love to do braids. Here is my menu. I'm doing a new thing this year where I'm just doing $100 box braids only because I've gotten so much better at it and it's my favorite thing to do and I do it quick too. So here is how it's going. Like you get your braids done for $100 if you want them short and medium. But if you want them longer or if you want them smaller, this and that, here's the add-ons. Houston, Texas, baby, hit me up. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and please come back next week to watch some more of me. Okay? Okay. God bless.